Welcome to Your Moment with Miguel Ramirez.
Hello and welcome to Your Moment. My name is Miguel Ramirez, and on today's show I'm welcoming Christine Marie Bryant. Christine Marie Bryant is a Cal State Fullerton alum. She's studied political science. She is the president and CEO of the Coffee House Writers Group. In the interview, she talks about how she first got interested in writing, the benefits of writing in terms of health, and what writing can give you. She talked about when she started writing and her reasons for writing. Please welcome Christine Marie Bryant. Welcome to Your Moment, the podcast, implementing a new video type of medium. Today's guest is Christine Marie Bryant. She runs the Coffee House Writers Group, which there are various chapters. One is the Pomona chapter, Fullerton, and Long Beach, which there's also a web Skype group that partakes in the Writers Group, which is easy to say, kind of. How did you first get interested in writing?
For me, as a child, it was my escape. It was my my way to leave reality, because my reality as a child wasn't that nice. So
that's something that I feel like I can strongly relate to, because with my upbringing as well, while having kind of like a very topsy-turvy household, writing is something you could always kind of not necessarily you're able to lose yourself, but also the therapeutic sense of you're releasing something. You're able to let something go. And did you find that with writing, it was something you felt you could always go to?
Yes, it was always there. You know, it was like a constant that I could always depend on and count on to be there. It's just exploring my imagination and making up stories, and even just trying to articulate what I was feeling as a child.
And when did you start writing? Like you mentioned, starting really young. Were you 9 or 8?
I want to say definitely elementary school. Maybe around that age, I think. Yeah.
And were your parents welcoming to the idea of you writing?
Well, my mom was a single mom, and she had 6 kids.
Wow.
So, and there's a 20-age gap between the youngest and the oldest. So it was really out there as far as, a family. So no, she didn't really have any part of me writing. Or I did find a box of things she wrote when she was younger. She had a very challenging childhood, challenging life herself. And if there's anything I could say about my mom, she did the best she could with what she had. But I did find a box of poetry that she wrote when she was younger, and letters and things that she wrote. And I think that fueled a lot of my writing. But that would be the only connection between her writing and my writing, or her with my writing.
And as far as writing in the particular styles, is there a favorite type of writing style that you have? Do you prefer poetry over storytelling? Or?
I'm a good storyteller. I actually think I'm a better storyteller than a writer. Mm-hmm. And I love poetry, and I love writing about my life and real things that happened. But at the same time, I like exploring fantasy. I like all of it.
I'd like to thank Christine Marie Bryant for stopping by. To follow up with the Coffee House Writers Group, you can go to Facebook and search Coffee House Writers Group. You could also go to chwritersgroup.org for more information. I believe today should have the episode preview upload, so hopefully you'll get to watch some of her interview as well. I'd like to thank you for listening, and have a safe Friday.
This concludes today's episode, but be sure to tune in next week on Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific for another episode of Your Moment.